Hello everybody, welcome back to Burnt Church. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's a cool morning here. The leaves are falling. Y'all probably get to see some of these leaves. I think it was around 46 here this morning. And that's the coolest it's been here in a little while. And I thank God for it. I'm ready for some cooler weather. We got just a little rain the night before last and we needed it. I bet it hadn't rained here in over a month when we got that rain. Well, I'm going to take you around the off-grid barn here and show you what we've got done since the last time I showed the video. The first video, we went over in the woods and got some posts. And I don't think I showed them in this last video, what I done with them. I'll carry you around here and show you what I made out of those posts. We'll take a look at the barn here. I'll show you a little bit of what we're going to do with the barn, what it's going to look like maybe when we get done. And I've got a surprise. We've gotten a little further along here. We'll take a look at this. Maybe give somebody some ideas, or maybe y'all can leave me some ideas. So I want to say thank you to everybody that wished me a happy birthday. I had a little old post the other day showing that it was my birthday, and I had a few of you leave a happy birthday on there. And I sure do thank you for it. Don't forget about our map. We've had a lot of new people send a comment and tell us where they was at on the map. And I've put the pins in here for you. So if you're watching this and you're new, just leave us a comment of what state or what country you're in, and we'll be happy to put a pin on this map for you. This is just to see how far out in the world that Burnt Church is reaching. So I hope y'all enjoy the video. I don't think I said it in the last video, but this is the post that we went over in the woods and got. I'll show you right here what they squared up and looked like. I've got them out here on the side shed. They've got a little bit of doty in them, but it's not too bad. Some of them were pretty small. This one here had a pretty good knot hole in it, but it's just right there. It don't really go anywhere. It's just a knot hole in it. They're really red. I wound up getting 6 cedar poles, and that's what we made these 6 posts with. And these are all around 4 inches. Some of them's just a little over 4, about 4 1/4. But I think they'll hold this side shed up real good. I've got a surprise here today. I don't think I showed it in the last video. I don't think we had it done yet. This is the color that everybody picked out. I'll take you up here and show you what the jug of paint, what it's called, in case any of y'all want to do this. And this is pine lumber that this stain is on. I think it's turned out pretty good. This streak down through the middle that's darker, I think that it will cure on out and turn the same color as this on the edges, I believe. We'll get up this ladder here. I'll show you the jug of paint up here. Right here's the type of stain that we're using. It's a solid redwood latex stain. This is the view towards our house from the barn. Now we'll look out the back. This is out the back window. And I know it looks like a thicket out through there right now with all these leaves on, but the leaves are starting to fall. It was around 46 degrees here this morning. This is October the 7th when I'm shooting this video. I'm going to have a window in between these places to let plenty of light in. And that light should carry on down and under here, because I'm not going to box this part right here up. So the light coming in up here should light it up down underneath here also. So this will be the view once we get the metal on. You'll be able to see out over this roof. The ceiling height in here is around 7 foot. I've got no trouble hitting my head on it. It takes somebody real tall to have to worry about hitting their head in here. I still hadn't got the stairs put in. We're still using this ladder to get up and down with. We'll go back here at this end. I think it'll show up better what I want to show you. This whole building's going to be boxed in. It's going to be a closed-in barn eventually. And what I was talking about, that light being able to get down here, if you can see up here, this part right through here is what I'm going to leave open. That way that light from above can come down and it'll light up inside the barn in here. But here's the surprise that I have. We've got the ends finished. If you can see it up there. We'll go take a look at the other end, but I think the sun's going to be in your eyes trying to look up from that way. I wanted to do that because that was going to be some pretty high work off of ladders. So I went ahead and done it before I put the metal on. That way I could reach over from the top and I didn't have to use scaffolds to get up there. Here's the front that's facing our house. I'm not sure. The cracks that you can see the daylight in, I'm not sure if I'm going to put strips over those cracks or if I'm just going to leave it like that. I haven't decided yet. I know the ones down here low, I'm probably going to strip the cracks on them, but I haven't decided up there. I've seen barns both ways, and I don't know. I'm going to wait a little while and just see what it looks like, I think, before I worry about it. The overhang's going to keep any rain from getting inside. And that upstairs is just going to be used for like storage, just to make more room in the shop. We're going to clean out a lot of things out of the shop, and they're going to be put here in the barn. So I'm not sure. I guess we'll just, as we go, we'll just see whether or not we want to strip that or not. It's not that big a deal. But that's what we've been doing here for the last, every time we get a chance, this is what I'm working on. Now I've had people offer to help me on it, and I've not accepted any help. I've done it so far by myself. I really just wanted to see if I could build something this size by myself. When I was younger, I built a house a lot like this, but a lot bigger than this by myself. And I just really wanted to see if I could still do it. And I have, but I've been sore a bunch from climbing around. I've been real sore. Because when you're doing 2 stories, that's a lot of climbing on ladders up and down when you're by yourself. So I had a birthday here just a few days ago. I put a little post on the community post, and I want to say thank you to everybody that wished me a happy birthday. It was a blessing, and I sure do thank you. And I had a real good birthday. We went antiquing. Now, me and my wife likes to go antiquing. I've always been interested in old antiques. So me and my wife went antiquing on my birthday. She took off work, and I didn't work that day, and we just went and made a day of it. And I'll try to have a video and show you some of the things that we bought that day. But we had a real good time, and I thank God for it. And just one more year older. And man, the years seems to just fly by. It just seemed like the other day I had a birthday. And it's just, as you get older, it just seems like those years just, every year they seem like they get faster. But anyway, I just wanted to bring y'all along, show you where we're at on the barn from the last video. And I thank y'all for watching. I pray God blesses you, and I'll see you in the next one.